My name is Allie Harris, and I'm an 8th grader.
My name is Kyle Cables, and I'm in 6th grade.
Ian Collins, and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Cameron Strickland, and I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Michaela Allison, and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Brittany Harshaw, and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Grace Schaefer, and I am a 6th grader.
I'm Haley Becker, and I'm in 6th grade.
I would probably say that walking from class to class, because I'm used to just staying in one class and having one teacher for most of the time, and now it's all different.
In middle school, we had more advantages because we could use lockers and or more free, I guess, because we get to walk around during passing period.
I don't just say don't worry, because I worried a lot about my locker and about classrooms and getting to class on time, and it's so much easier than I thought it was going to be, and the teachers are super understanding, and it's just not as big of a deal as you think it's going to be.
Use your agenda, and don't lose track of homework. Those due dates, they come up when you're not expecting it. They come up more quickly than you expect.
There's a big difference, and it seems so much more normal to me personally, but for A, B, C, D, and F. And it's just pretty standard in A, 90 to 100, B, 80 to 90, and so on. And it's just pretty simple.
I remember in elementary school, you'd be given numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But in middle school, you get letters A, B, C, D, or F. And you always try and get the A, obviously.
It affects you because it makes you more responsible of move to be able to do stuff yourself. You don't walk in a line from the music room to the PE room anymore. Now you have to do it yourself.
Well, I've gotten used to it over the past few quarters, but when I first started, I didn't quite understand what we were supposed to do, but you get used to it. You can go talk to friends for a little bit. You can get stuff in your lockers and then head on to class. You have 4 minutes to do all this.
It was kind of stressful because, well, at first it was because you only had so much time to go to your locker, and if your locker got stuck then you could be late.
It definitely keeps you on your toes. I have gotten a couple of comment marks from forgetting books or something, just boneheaded stuff. But it really wasn't. It's more to just keep you on your toes and make sure you don't slack off. Or if you do have problems with it, it does get annoying at times. Just okay, give me your contact card. Especially if you're the kid who doesn't get in trouble. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just sort of something that happens.
I have older siblings, and so I always need the gold card. I was I want a gold card because the paper looks cool. And so for me, it was definitely if I got a contact mark, I was very upset with myself, and then I would always remember not to make that mistake again, because I knew I didn't like how it affected me.
They change a lot. In 5th grade, I had a bunch of friends, but this year, you only know 1/3 of the people coming to school. So you really have to just don't stay with your group, but try to meet new people.
So far, mine has stayed the same. We just all stayed. Well, we don't stay together. Well, yeah, we stay together, but we let people in, and we just kind of be nice to everyone and include people.
My favorite experience in Andover Central is probably doing all the projects that we have. It's much different from 5th grade because you don't do like the projects that you do, especially Miss Locke's class, which is I really like doing the projects that we have.
Probably my first day of school. I remember I just had a blast. I was called down to play a game, and I had to sit on a balloon and tried to pop it. It took me like 5 minutes to try to pop that balloon, and Miss Tyner, she's very sarcastic, and she just kept on like, "Come on, okay, like you gotta pop that balloon." And yeah, I remember the first day of school. It was just a really fun day.
Probably the first day when we had all the web leaders and they were introducing us. They gave us candy, showed us all these games, they taught us what we were supposed to do, and they're just really nice people.